from In the Mood for Budgeting, and I am in the mood for saving today. So if you saw my last video, I did an unstuffing. It's the first one I've ever done. It's kind of cool. But I want to start a 100 envelope challenge because I'm saving for a down payment on a new camper. If anybody watches my other channel, In the Mood for Camping, you will know that I already bought a new camper. However, I don't have my camper at my house. I cannot have my camper at my house, so it is in storage. To do anything to it is kind of a nuisance because I have to put it up and down, like to pack it or anything. And it's not at my house where I can just put it up and leave it. Like I have to put it up and then take it down. Put it up, take it down. It's not easy to put up and take down fully when you're camping in it because it's a high wall, which is excellent, I love, but at the same time that makes it so that I can't reach the ceiling. Like to put the supports, it's a pop-up, so to put the supports out, I can't reach it. I'm gonna have a step stool, and I'm gonna have to have a nice size one because I hurt my shoulder 2 years ago in a wreck, and it really hurts when I try to lift over my head still. And I don't know that, and I don't have a lot of strength when I lift over my head, like when I'm trying to push when it's that tall. So I have to get kind of tall in order to push. Anyway, long story short, even though it's already been long, I want something that's not, that I don't have to put up like that. Now, it's also an issue if you're camping and it rains. Not that the rain's getting in the camper because it is a brand new camper, but because then you have to bring it home and put it up to dry. I can't put it up and leave it up at the storage unit. I don't know why I didn't think of these things prior to purchasing it. I don't know why, but I didn't. And now I'm dealing with consequences. So, just if you buy a camper, think about those things. Do you have a place at home? If I had a place at home that I could bring it and just let it, and then put it back up, and just let it sit there until it dries and then put it away, it would be different. But I can't do that at the storage unit, or everything I've got inside could disappear. Now, everybody at the storage unit has way better stuff than I do. Like, I mean, these are like Class A's out there, and they're Class C's, Class A's, travel trailers, big travel trailers. Like, everybody out there's got nice stuff. It's not like it's, and it's locked, but, the crime of opportunity would be there. And while I like to think people are honest, I wouldn't go in somebody's camper that I saw like that. Like, I just wouldn't. But I don't know that everybody is as honest. So I just prefer not to give them the temptations. Anyway, so what I'm going to do is a 100 envelope challenge. From Alicia Saves, I think is her channel name, I got this idea. And then I wanted to go on to Etsy and find a 100 envelope challenge to keep track. But then I also wanted to keep track of, so basically you never save more than $25 at a time. It goes up to 25. I think hers, the way she does hers, goes up to 30, but this one says 25, and I'm just going to go with this. At the end of this, you save $1,300. So I printed this 4 times. So I've got 4 separate ones, and I labeled them just number 1, number 2. So $1,300 will be this time. Then you'll save another $1,300, and so on and so forth. And you can print out 10 of those if you want. I mean, you just keep saving $1,300 over and over, but you never put more than $25 at a time. Then when you're done with this sheet, or before, whenever you're done a certain point of this sheet, I'm going to try to wait till I'm done the whole sheet. You take all of this money and then fill in your 100 envelope savings challenge. So this is the typical $1 to 100. So what I will do is when I have this one number one, completely full, I will take all this money and then count out. I'll have $100, $99, $98, $97, $96, and I'll keep going backwards until I have reached $1,300, and then I'll stop. And then I'll go on to the next one. I'll put this one aside and go to the next one and start filling that one out. When this one's full, I then transfer it to this. It is going to take longer, yes. But I can save. I don't have to save just $25. I can save $100 and just do 4 of the 25s. Or 25, 24, 23, you know, just keep doing them until I get to the 100. And then maybe some of them, the smaller ones. It doesn't really matter how you do it, as long as you do it. Now I do have, I think what I'm going to do, this is just going to come out of my paychecks. So what I'm going to do is the money extra that I save, I do write some, and I make a little money from my writing. I'm going to take that money as it deposits into my account. I'm going to take that out and put it in here. I'm going to, as I withdraw it, I have a $400 credit from refund, and I think I'm going to, once that's processed, I'm going to take that out and put like 100. I think I figured it out. I could do all the way down to 97 and then an odd number. So those I'm just going to put right in here. I'm not even going to put them in these smaller ones. These smaller ones I'm going to do out of my paychecks. That way I can say, hey, I want to save an extra $10 this month, or this paycheck, or an extra 20. But these I'm going to take from extra money. This time, just because I want to, I'm going to save from here. Actually, no, I'm not. I just wanted to show you that it will all transfer to here. I'm going to start filling this out because it's not a lot. It's not a huge amount. So what I'm doing is going through my envelopes. Television. I have something left from television. So I'm going to take this out. Now I do. How did I write on this? Okay. I do have envelopes that I'm going to set up, but right this second, I don't have them. I need to get them set up. I'm just going to go ahead and put them in here until I get them set up. Next time, you'll see them. I'm just taking regular envelopes and putting numbers on them, and but that'll be for the big. I'm just going to do them for here. So I won't save I won't put them in the envelopes that are marked with the numbers until I do it here. Until then, I'm just going to put it in a bag. And then as I transfer them over, I will put them in their actual envelopes. But you'll see them because I'll have them made. All right, so from my television, I have extra 5, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, and 16. Yay! So let's go ahead and put that 16 in here. Look at that. I got $16 in my envelope. Now, I could do this so many ways. I could fill out 1, 2, 3, and on up till I get to a total of 16. But we're not going to do that this time. We're just going to go ahead and mark out one of the 16s. This has been printed for a while and I don't like that. So I'm probably going to switch over to some colored pencils. I just didn't have any this morning. So credit one black. Look at that. I've got something in here. Let's see how much it is. It's $2. I don't care. It's $2. So let's cross out the number 2. It's kind of neat because I don't have to have an entire $100 to mark out that 100. And like I said, as I get those bigger amounts, that like that refund that's coming, as I make money on my little books, my stories, And as I take that out, I will stuff these. I may stuff them into there, especially when I've got that big $400 coming. I think I'm just gonna maybe do a combination of both. I don't know. We'll see. This is the beauty of saving. You save your way. It's like Burger King. You do it your way, right? You just do it how makes sense for you. There's no correct way necessarily if you're doing it, but make it fun, because you don't want it to feel like a job. I mean, that's why, like, I love watching Alicia's channel, because she does those Friday night game nights, and she spins, and each thing gets either $1 up to $6, and then she just keeps going. And it's so awesome because you're not saving. She puts $20 a month, or $20 every week. I think it's every week, $20 for her Friday game night. And that time she does $1, or she spins, and whichever, you know, it's that gets that many ones. And it doesn't mean that you have to save a ton of money every single time. Like right here, 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm putting $4. $4. Now, the next time I have $4, I'll go down and mark off another 4, because I've got 25, 25, 25, and 25. So I've got 4. I think there's 4. 2, 3. Yeah, there's 4 sets of 1 through 25 on this one page to give you 1,300. The next one will do the same. But when I'm done, it's going to be more than the 50-50, because see, the 100 envelope challenge is 5,050. It's actually going to be more than that. I think it's going to be 5,200, which I'm not mad about. The more I have, the better it is. So I'm not upset about that, but so it's not exactly the 50-50, but so let's see. Ooh, look, PayPal. No, I got to pay that still. Electric, I'm going to have money left over in electric, but I don't know how much yet. This probably will not have anything left. Some of these still have money in them to pay the bill. They haven't come up. The bill hasn't been announced, the amount yet. So let's see if I have anything in here. I don't think so. Oh, this is the one I already did, wasn't it? Yeah, I did this one. All right, so that's it. So I add to this, like I said, when the electric bill comes, but I don't usually find that out until about a week into the month, sometimes a little earlier, sometimes a little later with the holiday. Sometimes the holiday coming up makes it later. Sometimes it makes it come out earlier. So we'll just have to see. And then I'll take the extra from that. But right now, I may change this out because I like this. I don't know. I got a green one and a gray one, and I got a couple of them. 5, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, and $22. Eventually, I'm probably going to have to condense them a little, but I don't want to condense them now, and I don't want to condense them a whole lot, because eventually these are all going to go into separate envelopes. And I'm going to need those ones, because look at this. There's 5 ones, or 5 and a 1, 4, you know, another 1, 96. So that'd be a 5 and a 1, 5 and 2 ones, or 7 ones, 8 ones, 9 ones. So there's going to need a lot of ones in here. So later on I can condense it if I need to, but each one of these is going to go in its own separate envelope. If I need to switch these over before I get to the 1,300, I mean, I can, but the plan is to try to fill this whole page up and then transfer this 1,300. So we will see how long this takes. And this 1622, is that how much I counted? I can't even remember now, because I'm tired. That puppy, I love her, but she is so spoiled already, and poor little thing, when she coughs, she just feels so bad, and she wants to be held, and doesn't matter if it's 3 o'clock in the morning and I got to get up at 6:30 to go to work, It doesn't matter if it's 5 a.m. The poor little thing. I'll be so glad when she feels better and she can sleep through the night. It's not that she doesn't want to sleep. She wants to sleep on you because of the coughing. 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. Yes, that's right. So just in money that I had left over from what I already budgeted, it didn't come out of my budget. It didn't add extra. It literally just came out. It's kind of like the $1, $5 challenge when people spend cash. I'd like to do that too and get to where I'm putting out a certain amount of cash per week, and this is what I've got. And when it's gone, it's gone. I think I'm going to take all of my credit cards, maybe except for one for an emergency, and take them all and just put them in my safe. Now I do have to keep them open because it does affect your credit if you close them. So I don't really know if I want to do that, how long it takes to recover from that. Because if I do it, I need to do it now, so that by the time I'm ready to buy, but the more I have available and not using, the better your ratio looks. So I'm not really sure what to do about that. I'll do a little research and try to figure that out. I don't think anybody has an exact answer. A lot of people say they do, but then you listen to another person and they have a different answer. So what is right? I don't know. If you do, let me know, because I would like to know that information. All right, I'm going to try to go now before this is 20 minutes long. This is what I'm doing. These are on Etsy. These are not mine. They're not in my shop. I don't really have anything in my shop hardly. These are not my design. They're not in my shop. It wasn't even my idea to do it this way. It was Alicia's idea that I got it from, and then happened to see that other people had the same idea and that they had things made for that. So yeah, it totally not my idea. But I'm taking it and I'm running with it. So I will see you guys soon. Bye.